If you ever wanted to tap into the wisdom of anything, animate or inanimate, tap into the wisdom of an object, tap into the wisdom of a deity, or even the cosmos itself, then please stay with me. Because there is a word and a practice that makes this possible. And it's called Samyama. Samyama comes from Sanskrit. Loosely, it means holding together. You could compare it to the English word communion. Christians might say having a communion with God. But the practice of Samyama goes deeper. It's not just being close to something, it's becoming one with it. When you practice Samyama, you don't just think about a tree, you become the tree. You don't just look at the stars, you enter their wisdom. And this isn't only a yogic practice. When I traveled and studied, I noticed something. Shamans in Peru practiced something very similar. They'll sit with one plant, one tree, sometimes for weeks, in silence, in discipline, in communion. And slowly, the plant begins to speak, not with words, but with wisdom, and a deep knowing that transfers into the shaman. That's how the shamans of Amazon first learned about ayahuasca and other plant medicine. This is the practice of Samyama too. In India, this practice was given to us by sage Patanjali in Yoga Sutra. He described Samyama as a combination of the last 3 steps from the 8 limbs of yoga. Dharana, concentration on one point. Dhyana, meditation, a steady flow of awareness to that point. And then comes Samadhi, complete union, where you and the object becomes one. But put these 3 steps together and you enter Samyama, a state of direct knowing. Now, let me be clear. I'm not a guru, I'm a student of this path. And traditionally, a guru guides a disciple into the Samyama practice. And the guru appears when your soul is ready. You don't go shopping for one. But even as a seeker, you can understand the principles and begin preparing your mind for this kind of communion. So, how can you taste Samyama, even in a small way? Start simple. Choose one object, a candle flame, a tree outside your window, a deity that you want to connect with, or even your own breath. Now concentrate. Let your awareness rest on it, gently. Then meditate in that awareness. Stay long enough that the noise of the world fades and only the object remains. Then let go. Allow the senses of me and the object to blur. That's the first taste of union. The more you practice, the more you realize you can know the essence of anything, not by reading about it, but by becoming one with it. This is how the sages of India touched the cosmos without rockets. And this is how shamans of the Amazon learned medicine from the plants. And this is why Samyama is so powerful. It's not learning about life, it's becoming one with life. Yoga, karma, mantra, guru, these words are already adapted into the English language. Maybe it's time we added Samyama to our lives and language. Namaste.